dear people of Zamfara State, it becomes necessary for me to address you once more on the issue of security in our dear state. You may recall that following increased banditry attacks in some part of the state from the month of June 2022, we found it imperative to institute new security measures to combat the situation effectively. Accordingly, I inaugurated 4 security-related committees to implement the latest security measures. Similarly, on the 20th of June, I assented to the Bill on Prohibition and Punishment for Banditry, Ghetto Rustling, Cultism, Kidnapping, and other incidental offenses 2022. The measures are part of my administration's unrelenting effort to tackle the problem of banditry that plagued our state and neighboring northwestern state for more than a decade now. The institutions of the new measures, we have provided our community protection guard with 1,500 motorcycles equipped with combat-ready arsenals. We have also provided legitimate weapons to the community protection guard in each of the 19 Emirate Council, which will be provided tomorrow. With regard to this issue of informants, which is the major impediment in the fight against banditry, I'm glad to inform the peace-loving people of Zamfara State that we have succeeded in apprehending many of them. They are currently being interrogated before being prosecuted in accordance with the fullest extent of the law. While we are enforcing the new security measures, some unscrupulous elements are bent on thwarting our effort on the pretext of their conduct, particularly the political activities. It becomes therefore necessary for us to take a step to hinder them from achieving their nefarious objectives. Accordingly, all political activities, including gathering, rallies, are hereby banned. Political activities shall only commence when campaigns start officially as outlined on the INEC timetable for election in 2023. Security forces are hereby instructed to deal with anyone found violating the order. My dear people of Zamfara State, considering the recent incursions of bandits in some areas on the outskirts of Gusau local government, the state capital, the following measures are hereby taken with immediate effect. 1. Riding of motorcycle is hereby banned from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. in all areas outskirts of Gusau town, such as Mariri, Dampa, Tsunami, Barakallahu, Samaru, Gadabiu, and Yau East. Security forces are hereby ordered to shoot any riding motorcycle between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. in the outskirts of Gusau who refuse to stop when ordered to do so by them. As of today, any guest that seeks accommodation in any hotel must produce a valid identification card. Any hoteliers that contravene this directive will have their license revoked by government. Inshallah, with the new strategies and the new vigor by all the security stakeholders to combat this hydra-headed monster, the end of banditry is in sight. More than any other time, I call on all well-meaning people of Zamfara State to continue to assist our security forces with prayers and goodwill. The fight against banditry is an existential one. We have all seen how a social problem that began in a remote part of Zamfara over 10 years is gradually threatening the entire northwest sub-region. We will continue to provide support to the victims of banditry and do everything humanly possible to secure our communities. A government delegation recently toured Bukuyum, Anka, and Gumi local government area and its environs to commiserate with the victims of recent tragedies, provide them support, and assure them that the government is doing all it can to surmount these monumental challenges. We have dispatched a similar delegation to Kauran the local government area, where a similar gesture was extended to boundary affected communities. I seize this opportunity to once again commiserate with the people of Anka, Ukuyum, Gumi, and Sakajiki of Kauran the local government area over the loss they encountered in the recent attacks. I would like to also use this opportunity to thank our communities for providing shelter to the displaced person, most especially in Gumi local government area and Bukuyum local government. May Allah reward you abundantly. Also, strengthen the spirit of brotherhood among our people. Since the struggle against the insecurity calls for coordinated efforts, I would like to urge everyone in the state to exercise caution and work with the security personnel in this battle. Everyone has a part to play in finding solution to our security concern, however little or big it is. It is important to note that our new strategy encourages active public participation in matters of security in our communities. Defeating banditry requires concerted effort. Everyone is a stakeholder in achieving this desired end. My dear people of Zamfara State, for the first time in the history of our dear state, we have secured an emergency communication center from the Prime Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy in order to give our people a platform for communicating in emergency scenario. A squad of rapid response security forces is stationed for swift response at any time, any day, from any of the 14 local government areas of the state. The national emergency number is 112. You can dial 112. It shall be used exclusively for emergency only by all Zamfara State inhabitants. The calls are all toll-free calls. Before I end this address, I would like to commend those erstwhile bandits who have repented and supported our peace effort. I salute their sense of their spirit for their communal peace and harmony which spare our community of Shanka people Nimagaji Zulmet Ansa Doma, the Kauran Moda and Maradun local government from the ordeals of the recent past. These communities have now experienced an unprecedented period of peace, ranging from 2 to 3 months without any incident recorded. For those who have opted for the continuation of their disturbing acts, they should rest, be assured that their hideout are being discovered and they will be crushed very soon, inshallah. I implore our people to keep praying for the government success as we implement our new measures to deal with the situation decisively. May the Almighty Allah restore the magnificent era of peace and prosperity we once had in the state and the entire country. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.